We're just heading off to see this week's new listings in North Kihei.
5 condos. One of them is a condo that looks like a house in Hokulani Golf Villas. All of them, except for one, are under $1 million. A couple of them are right at $600,000 and less. So stay tuned. Let us know what you think when you get to the end. Let us know what your favorites are. And we'll see you at the first house. We're at Maui Gardens, C204, and I really love Maui Gardens. It's very residential, but what's cool about this complex, unlike most residential complexes here in Kihei, is that it's got a pool, a hot tub, tennis courts, and they've also got pickleball in the tennis court drawn out. So it's really a wonderful property, really well done, and as you can see behind me, it's really open and airy, and just tons of space and pretty gardens. And it's priced right at $600,000 for a 2-bedroom. So it's really a deal compared to what else is out there. You can walk to the grocery store, you can walk to a lot of things here on South Kihei Road. Just a great spot. So let's go check it out. What a really nice lanai up here in this Maui Gardens unit. And you can see they've got really pretty laminate tigerwood floors through here. That's Gina Duncan. She's with Fine Island Properties. She's the listing agent. And priced at $600,000, this 2-bedroom, I'm telling you, it is really nice. The bathrooms have been updated. Now, they do something a little unique here, where you come on in here, you got a toilet and a sink, and then a shower here, but then you go through this, and there's another toilet and a sink. So it's sort of this interesting way they set it up, but it works well. And we've got a couple kitties right here. Hi, kitties. And then the second bedroom is over on this side. And as you can see, they're ready to sell. They're packed up. Really great. Tons of cabinets in the kitchen. Granite countertops. Really, this is a fun unit for the price. What a deal. It's got split AC as well. There's split AC in the bedroom. Just the one unit. So, all right, let's go to the next one. Hey, so we're in Kayani Village now. This is another one on our tour. And the interesting thing about this project or property, it was built on a busy intersection of Lapoa Street and South Kihei Road. And the buildings that they built on Lapoa and South Kihei Road are all live works. So they have you can see we're looking at the back of them, they have a 2-car garage on the basement. And then in the front of the unit, they've got a retail space. It's around, 800 square feet or so, just guessing on that. And then the staircase goes up, and then there's 2 floors above it, and that is residential. So that's why it's live work. And it's spaces that a lot of people use for small offices, for little businesses, retail, that work really well. And then behind it, we've got the rest of the units that are all traditional residential condos. We're gonna go check one out in the 5 building right now. And some of these units also have garages, not all of them. So it's an interesting concept, and we'll go check it out right here. Hey, so out here on this lanai, it's really cool. As we came upstairs, it's all tiled. They have a gate that privatizes this little front lanai, and then that goes to your neighbor's unit. Really nice 2-bedroom unit, fun wallpaper, big open kitchens. This was as it was built with the granite countertops and the dark cabinets. The listing agent team right here. That's Roger and Amanda and Jason. And really nice space, really high ceilings, a newer construction, and we've got nice guest bathroom. Second bedroom is right there. And then primary or master suite right here, nice space, split AC. And over here we have a really nice master bath with a shower, all tiled. Nice 2-bedroom, great unit, great location in the complex. Hey, what's the price on this?
$859.9.
$859.9, and the amenities at this property, they have one of the nicest pools. The maintenance fees are really reasonable in this complex at $680 a month. It's hard to find this many amenities on a newer complex that has maintenance fees that are so nice, and it's really centrally located. A couple other things about Kayani Village is it's a green-friendly complex. So when they built it, they were really conscious of being environmentally sensitive. They've got dual pane windows. Their plantings are all low water requirement, and I believe they also allow pets. So great to know. Great property. All right, we're done here. Let's go. If you want more information about this property or any other property, please reach out to me, 808-280-2055. Even better, subscribe to my videos so you can see all the upcoming videos as we post them online to YouTube. I love being able to share these properties with you. I love being able to help you with your Maui real estate. I'd love to be your resource here on the island. All right, so we're in my stomping grounds. You know this is one of my favorite places in the whole wide world, Hokulani Golf Villas. It's where I live, so I'm really, really biased about this place. And this is a 2-story unit that we're going to check out right now. 3 bedrooms upstairs, den downstairs. Really beautiful finishes right on the 18th hole of the golf course. All right, so we're coming into this really cool 2-story. As I said, it's one of my favorite complexes. But look at the front door first off. It's really, really cool etched glass with bird of paradise and monstera leaves. So you can just see it sets the trend for how nice of a house this is. All porcelain tile throughout. And I love that it's not a standard size. They use the variation in size patterns. And it goes all the way out to the really big lanai. And goes out to a nice back common area lawn, but really nobody else is going to go hang out there. You know, there's some views upstairs of the ocean, but this has got an absolutely gorgeous Haleakala view, which I love. The other thing I noticed when I walked in is these tortoise shell light fixtures are really, really pretty. And then in the kitchen area, which opens up to the whole great room and the dining area, you've got gas cooking, stainless steel appliances, all KitchenAid, so really, really nice. Now, if you remember the one we were in a couple weeks ago, they took this door out and made this all kitchen counter. This is the way it was originally designed. And, you know, I'm not sure what I like better, but I think this functions really well because it comes into the den, and then there's another door going out of the den into a hallway, and then the downstairs full bath. So this could be utilized as a bedroom if you wanted it to. And then we go out this into the laundry, which is a really big, spacious laundry room. And in here is a huge closet, which I really love. But I gotta tell you, I love selling real estate. But sometimes you see something that you think, holy smokes, I want that. And that's this garage. This garage is pretty amazing. So it's got all diamond plate. This is real metal. This is not make-believe. Diamond plate again down on the base of the wall. So it's pretty resistant to anything. He painted the tops of the garage black, which really gives it this cool look. Plenty of space for a couple cars. And it's just amazing. And then he put the epoxy on the floor, which is indestructible. What a great garage. Really, really cool. And then if you look over there where he's got the shelves for the surfboards above the opening of the garage, all in diamond plate. This garage costs a ton of money to put together. And if you're a garage fan, this is the house for you. All right, let's go check out the upstairs. All right, so as we come upstairs on this unit, there's some really cool things that I love about this. This space they just have as an open space, but I've seen this used as a little reading nook. It's really very cool. I love the carpet. It's beautiful, like a textured carpet that's got great finish to it, and it really flows well. We've got the upstairs second bath right here. It's got a full tile shower, really quite nicely done. That services the second and third bedrooms up here. And then what I also love about this unit is this so spacious as you're walking through the halls. You've got a really nice sized bedroom right here. You can see it's got a king size bed with 2 side tables. And then in here, we've got another queen size bed, but there's room for a king if you wanted it. And then big wall closets. And then we go into the master suite, which is really, really nice. A really big master bathroom with a corner soaking tub, a big corner shower, and then beautiful finishes. Now, we looked at one like this a couple weeks ago, and it's the same floor plan. So you've got them 2 lanais, the lanai on the front of the house, and you've got a bit of an ocean view out through this front window here. And then the back lanai is really quite large, and that looks out at the 18th hole of the golf course. Really big, spacious master suite, really wonderful. Hey, so we're in A505 in Maui Sunset, and it's a 1-bedroom, 2-bath unit. Really nicely done. You know, these units, a lot of them in this complex are in vacation rentals. This one is not, and you really can tell the difference when you walk into a unit that hasn't been in a vacation rental. I know that's a great opportunity, but the condition of this space is a really hardly used condition, and it's really quite nice. You can see they updated the granite countertops. They've done new kitchen, new cabinets, and it's a really well put together space. Let's go check out the lanai too. And then when we're out on the lanai, it's got the finish on the ground is sort of like a garage floor finish. It's an epoxy, which is really nice and resilient. And then we've got a really pretty view out to the ocean, and this is an oceanfront complex kind of. The land in the front of this building is actually state owned. There are some tennis courts and some pickleball courts right out there as you go out, and so really great spot. And then beach right down over the other edge of the grass. So let's go check out the bedrooms. All right, bath. And then you can see there's a lot of angles on this unit because this building is sort of built on an angle, so there's some interesting design elements which I really like. And then another full bath over here. And this is really a nice unit. And then we have, I like what they've done here. They've created a little bit extra storage above the hallway coming into the bedroom. So some neat touches that they've done. This unit is priced at $810,000, 1 bedroom, 2 bath in Maui Sunset, and it's unit number 505. Hey, so we're at 28105. It's the last listing on Caravan. It's in Southpointe, again 28105. It is a ground floor unit. Price on this unit is $595,000. It's got its own private backyard. We'll go check it out in a second, but let's go inside and see it. Hey, so we're inside the unit, and this is a standard 2-bedroom, 1.5 bath unit. Kitchen they've redone, which is new cabinets, new quartzite countertops, stainless steel farm style sink. Well, it's really not the farm style sink, but it's a big square stainless steel sink, stove, and oven, and then a stainless refrigerator, which is really quite nice. And then over here we talked earlier about the outdoor space, which I really love. So it's really pretty uncommon to be able to find a 2-bedroom residential style condo under $600,000 that has its own backyard. And this is your space. You get to use this. You have pets. You can let them come out here. You can plant it. You can do it however you want. So really great feature to that. And then there's a little storage cabinet out here as well. If we go into the unit, we come down the bathroom. So this is, again, a 1.5 bath, and it's interesting. You've got a tub, shower, and then it connects to another toilet and vanity. So there's one shower, and then in this space they have the washer and dryer, and then we end up going into the master bedroom, which is a little bit bigger bedroom, and then a nice window that looks out into the backyard. And then the second bedroom is right over here. Tile floors, and then the wood laminate floors in the bedrooms. All right.
Another great caravan this week.
Well, there was one kind of house, which was the Hokulani, which I absolutely love. I think my best value, though, although I love Hokulani, I think my best value is going to go with Maui Gardens. That 2-bedroom with the pool and the pickleball court, hot tub, right on South Kihei Road. At $600,000, it's hard to get that kind of deal.
That is a good value, yeah. I really liked Maui Sunset. I thought the amenities were amazing there. They had the pickleball and the herb garden, shuffleboard,
The herb garden,
pool.
that's what you like.
Yeah, I love the herb garden, and it was just so beautiful, and then you can walk to the ocean. So
Yeah.
I thought that was super nice.
All right, well, we'll see you next week.